Okay, I'm gonna ask you pretty much to tell me the same story you told me the other day,
Yes,
but
sir.
now I have some of your photographs uploaded into my system, and I want to just get the full picture of what happened. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, just give me a second. I'm gonna start recording in just a moment.
Okay.
Okay, I am recording now. Just give me a moment. Okay, Jessica, uh, I've got your picture on the screen right now, and it's a pretty serious injury to your left eye. You've got severe damage across the eye, the interior of the eye, and on the eyelid, and underneath your eye socket. And I want to go over what happened to you that led to these injuries. Start off by telling me what happened, and to your best recollection, with respect to what happened to you with these wounds to your face, your legs, your arms, and your back.
Okay. Well, I don't remember exactly what all happened. All I remember happening is what I stated in the email is that when I got back in the holding cell, I remember I was sitting down on the floor of the jail cell, and I looked up, and there was a African American woman standing over me, and I saw the taser in her hand, and she was coming towards me like she was going to tase me in my right shoulder, and I told her no, no, and I had put my hands up to try to stop her from tasing me because I do have heart condition that can re-flare up, and before I could say anything else, she then said, "Oh no," and she punched me in my eye.
So this wound to your eye is a result of a police officer or a jail guard punching you in the eye.
Yes, sir. It was the jailer.
It was a jailer, and she was a black female.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how did you get these wounds on the back of your legs? I mean, this looks like several bruises, and they're very severe. Is this all from the same incident?
Yes.
So you
I
didn't
had
have.
no marks or bruises on me when I went in there, and the lieutenant that picked me up can verify that I didn't look like that when he dropped me off there.
So why were you arrested? Tell me that's that part of the story briefly.
Well, I had drank about a pint of absolute vodka, about 90. It was 90 proof, and I guess with all the stress I've been under, and I just kind of flipped off. I left the house. I was incoherent. I didn't exactly know what I was doing. Before my fiance could stop me, I took off and ran down the street, and I don't even remember going into the furniture store or anything. And
Okay, well, let me go over that for a minute because I've made a number of arrests of people as a cop. When people are intoxicated and they're not able to take care of themselves, or they present a threat of injury to themselves or others, the police have a responsibility to safely take them into custody. Unless you attacked an officer, these injuries are really severe, and it's amazing to me that you have as many injuries all over your body as you do, and they don't appear to make a lot of sense to me based on what you've told me so far. If you were inebriated to the point where you were, fading out of consciousness and so on, I really want to get the jail video to see if you actually posed a threat to some officer, because it appears from these photographs, especially the ones on the back of your legs, as though you were beaten or hit with something, and I think you may have been hit with a baton or another object. You know you were punched in the eye, though? That much you do remember.
yes, sir.
Okay.
That I think after she punched me in the eye, I blacked out. I passed. She knocked me unconscious. I don't remember anything what happened in between that. And all I remember is waking up to my skin on fire. And how the room is set up, you got the jail, the bars and everything. And you got the room behind the bars. And then on the other side of the bars is a little hallway with two doors on each side. And I woke up with all this gas. I'm not sure what kind of gas. I was thinking it was the CO2 gas.
Mm-hmm.
because of the severe burns that I have on my hands and everything. But I woke up to both of them doors closed, and there was no air ventilation in there, and nobody was in there. I mean,
They left you in a room basically with no air conditioning?
Yes, sir, with the mace in there. I yelled out for somebody to open up the door to let the mace out and everything. Nobody replied. They didn't come in or nothing.
So let me stop for a second. They maced you and they tasered you and they beat you.
Yes, sir.
What's the name of this police department?
It's Scotland County Sheriff's Department.
Scotland County?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute. I want to look that up. And that's in North Carolina?
Yes, sir. That's Laurinburg.
Okay, and Scotland is S-C-O-T-T or S-C-O-T?
S-C-O-T.
Okay, yeah. And this was the police department or the sheriff's?
It's the Sheriff's Department.
Okay, just a minute.
It should pull up with Sheriff Shep Jones.
Yeah, it's in, I have it. So Shep Jones is the sheriff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is he aware of what happened to you, if you know?
Yes, sir. We have sent him certified letter to him. He got that, I believe it was the 6th. I have no response from him. I have sent him a few emails trying to get him to call me to make an appointment so I can come in and talk to him. And he hasn't returned any of my phone calls, my mother's phone calls, or tried to respond back on that.
And are they aware of these injuries?
He should be. We've left voice messages to him and everything.
Okay. Hang on a second. I'm going to call the sheriff's office. Just a moment.
Okay.
Hello, this is Mitch Johnson. I'm sorry I missed your call. If you leave your name and your number, I'll surely contact you later. God bless you. Have a great day.
Yeah, Deputy Chief Johnson. My name is Mr. Kamal, and I'm with policeabuse.com, and I have a young woman on the phone with me who just emailed me a series of photographs that are the result of a jailhouse beating. She's got serious injuries and contusions to her eye, her back, her legs, pretty much every part of her body has bruises, and she reports that she was tasered, maced, and beaten in your jail, and that she's called your offices more than a few times to try to get help, and she's contacted the chief and sent certified letters. I don't know why no one has contacted her, but I want to make you aware that I am contacting the Department of Justice tomorrow and the Attorney General's office, and I will be requesting that someone look into this, and if possible, that a criminal prosecution be initiated if the information I have right now bears out. At this point, there's simply no excuse for anyone in your department to ignore this complaint. It's too serious, and she should have been contacted within 24 hours. I'm going to call your office again tomorrow, but I'm going to leave my number. It's 850-459-3003 or 800-473-5097. And if I do not get a call back, I will include that in my investigative report. I believe that this is evidence of a severe lack of professionalism to the extent that this woman has injuries and has apparently been beaten and no one is calling her back. It's unacceptable. I'm going to try another number and see if I can get someone in the patrol division. Okay, Jessica.
Okay.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
All right, let me try one more number, Jessica. Just a minute.
Okay.
You've reached the office of Sheriff Shep Jones. Your call is very important to me. Leave me a message and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Please record after the beep. To end your message, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Yes, Sheriff Jones. My name is Mr. Kamal, and I'm on your website right now. That's why I got your number. And I'm on the line with a young woman who was apparently beaten by some of your jail personnel. She's tried to call several times and no one has called her back. Now I'm calling. If I don't get a call, I won't find that acceptable, and I will take the matter elsewhere to someone who will answer my calls. I believe that you may have a crime here, and if you're not able to investigate it through your own internal affairs unit, I will be reporting this complaint to the FBI by tomorrow afternoon. I would appreciate a call back. My number is 800-473-5097. All right. I'm going to tell you what, Jessica, I'm looking at the rest of these photos. I don't have all of them loaded into my computer, but I have enough of them to tell me that this appears to be a beating, especially if you were unconscious. You could not possibly have this number of wounds. It just doesn't add up. So if they needed to restrain you, they should have restrained you. But there better be some video of a fairly serious jail brawl to justify the injuries that I'm looking at right now. So let me stop the recorder here, and I'm going to have some additional conversation with you. Give me the name of the police department, the Scotland County Sheriff's Office. They were the one. Were they also the ones that arrested you?
No, sir. The city picked me up, and they took me to see the magistrate. At that point in time, the magistrate, they said I spit at the magistrate.
So what I think happened here is, if that happened, and maybe it did, I don't know, if you showed some disrespect to the magistrate, maybe they thought that they were going to teach you a lesson. I don't know if that's what happened, but this is very extreme. What's your height, weight, and age?
I'm 5'3", and I'm 26 years old.
Okay. All right. This is incredible.
I do have a statement. See, the lieutenant that picked me up are very close friends with my aunt's husband.
Mm-hmm.
He has stated, I don't know if he's willing to come forward, but he did state to my uncle that is how Scotland County Sheriff's Department worked, that if they felt like that somebody needed to be taught a lesson, that they will teach them a lesson.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's acceptable, and I'm going to do something about it. Let me stop the recording here. This is outrageous.